All
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Lounge Season 4 3v3 FFA Finals. Joining me today for this wondrous event is Vincent.
What is up, Wally? What's going on, everybody?
Welcome. So, we actually have a special treat for you guys today. And no, it is not that delicious Cinnabon cheesecake that I was eating earlier. Oh, goodness. The surprise is that we have a double POV for you all. With Azmac and Casper side by side. We're going to see who's superior, but the winner could also be one of not those two teams. So, let's hop into the lineup real quick. Vincent, take us away.
I'm going to grab the lineups here and see the whole room that's going on. Just a second.
So, I know, yep, and they're on the screen. Thank you so much.
We have
MVPT.
HRZ, we have Jeff, Mike, and Mira. Just an overall solid team. You can't go wrong with that, you know. Mal, Azmac, Bob Chan, and Saber. Now, I personally don't know too much about Saber. Maybe you can give some input, Wally. I just know normally we don't see him up in the finals here.
Yeah, but I'm really not too surprised. Saber's just a solid player overall. Someone that you're not going to see make too many mistakes. They don't really go for too many risky plays in general. So just kind of what you would expect. Just solid player, just good at the fundamentals.
Also, when you have Azmac and Bob backing you up, it's going to be good.
Yeah, you got a solid roster there, just with Azmac and Bob alone. So really no surprise there. MI, we've got Casper, Killua, and Quinn. Solid across the board. Long time synergy with just WZ members in general. And then LE, we've got Nanase, Sean, and Yuretti. You can tell me if I'm saying any of those wrong. Except for Sean. Don't tell me I said Sean wrong. I know my Seans. Let's be honest. So overall, I think this is a fun finals to watch. Do you have any predictions on who you think is gonna take it away, Vincent?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go with LE. I think that just overall, I think everybody is in contention for taking it, but my money is on them. I just have a hunch, you know.
Yeah, I like it. I'm actually gonna go with MI. I think the synergy between Casper, Killua, and Quinn is just really solid, and I mean this is gonna play like a Mogi event in general. So they're gonna have a lot more of that experience together in general and in Mogis. So I kind of trust that a lot. So we'll see what happens.
To be fair though, all of these players have like hundreds of events on their belt. So
oh yeah, I mean they're all.
I'm gonna be honest. I think a lot of it's just gonna come down to polls, item polls, and track picks. These guys are at the point where they're all at the same skill level and like can drive any track within a second of each other. So like,
oh for sure. Yeah, you're not gonna see like anyone being with like making mistakes or having,
of course,
very poor lines or anything. But a high draft coming out of Casper right away right now, and Azmac, as you can see, it's a little delayed on his, but that's just gonna be region delay.
God,
you can't really do much about it. That was a great bomb. Oh, then that jet flag. Oh my goodness.
I think fourth is a good spot to be for Casper, though. He's going to be able to maybe
Quinn just got fibbed off, it looked like, too, yeah.
Yeah.
So we see three teams in top three, which is what we want to see.
That glitch block, did you see that?
That was clean. That was spicy.
I'm going to have to laugh that one. That's a good block. Wow.
And Nanase with a great block. And Jeff's starting to break a little bit, but...
What do you think he'll do with this bomb?
I think he's going to chuck it. You chuck this as far as you can. HRZ top two.
The bridge right here. It's coming up.
Yeah.
Yep. Does he get him? Jeff gets blued. Murrah gets slammed off. And there it is. Just like that.
Nanase survives. So, exciting lap one so far.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself. Azmac, that hurts. No, couldn't even see that green coming back.
Forced into a star. Maybe he pulls shock. No,
he's got the bill. But I think right now, I mean, again, Nanase is just gonna probably just stay solid. Azmac. It looked like he slowed down. I wasn't sure. Yeah.
This room, everyone's such a killer here. Oh my god, out for blood. Already been 2 blues, 2 bombs, and it's not even lap 3.
All back greens there. Hit somebody. I have to imagine that if Azmac's team doesn't have it, oh, he's just sort of rage. He's gonna hold it. His team must have shock.
I think he trusts his teammates. He knows something.
Oh, yeah.
He's part of MI, right? Azmac?
No, he's Mal.
Mal. Okay, so yeah, whoever P is could definitely have an 11th. Most likely does.
Yeah. I think he is. Oh, no, they're slowing down. Oh, they're chaining. Okay, well, they're hunting for it. I feel like it's probably already been obtained by someone else at this point. You're 2 minutes into the race, and there hasn't been a single shock.
I feel like the play would have been to Bill before Glitch and be able to get that set.
I think if he can, he's got to build like right after this ramp right now.
Yep.
Oh, well, we saw a shock and he doesn't know. Because whoever has it, they're probably having it in the top, like a higher up spot, and they're gonna chain it at that split section. And, ooh, that's an unlucky star, but it looks like Casper's gonna walk down first.
It's also horrible for like Bills there because you're on the half pipe, and if you use the Bill, you're going right off the track. So,
yeah, that's why like the moment you get over that ramp, like you need to go, especially if you think that someone else has it. But
yeah,
and you have to assume someone else has it at that point.
Of course. Kind of interesting. Casper just waited for him to get blued and ran the rest of the race. Kind of looks like all the action was in lap 1 and 2, and
then everything just kind of solidified there, and a really good race for MI.
Yeah, that was a mammoth of a race to start off this finals here.
And LED's still solid there too with 2-4. I mean, both those are sitting pretty good right now.
Sure.
HRZ, that's a big loss. Not even the fact that like they don't have good spots, but you have Murrah, who's arguably the best Daisy in the game right now, and you just had BCW and Murrah did not get first.
Yeah. Well,
no one went to unblock the glitch. Like that could stay there all 3 laps, I think.
At lap 2, he got slammed off the bridge, and it's like there's no coming back, especially with the double block on glitch.
Oh yeah. I mean that was such a good block. I mean, I can't believe like that's what we're most excited about, but that block was so good.
Dude, the 2020 meta, people are sniping shortcuts now. Like pretty soon we'll see people sniping the BC3 Ultra.
No. See, this was my prediction a few days ago, was that people are gonna get to a point where like, because so many people just in lounge and in general will just line up for Ultra if in first and then not worry about blocking the regular shortcut. They're going to get a fib, and they're going to snipe the regular shortcut while they're going to line up for Ultra, and then just break the race.
That's pretty sweaty. I'm not going to lie. That would be...
Dude, I don't think it's that far off. I mean, we can ask a Kane. I mean, Kane is a snipe master, so I'm sure he's already got the spot picked out.
It's definitely possible. Like, if you find some kind of sweet spot with... there's also markings in the floor that can, like, as a visual aid...
Yeah, BC3, you definitely have the ability to do stuff like that there.
So we're going from fire to ice here. We're on Sherby, and Casper trying to get an early lead.
This is not a Trojan commercial here. This is just the track picks that we were given.
This Cloud, will he get a pass? Oh my god.
He's going to. Oh, yeah, he got it.
He doesn't want to take that though, because Jeff is in front. He wants to.
Oh, he got it back, Casper. That was spicy. Yeah. Poor Murrah, though. You hate to see just TC pulls in general. And he did a good job of actually passing it at the very end, too, and he still got it right back.
What do you think he'll do with this goal? Okay, so opting to golden in the set? I guess he wants a star.
Yeah, I think he's... Well, someone just got off the track.
Nothing crazy happening on Azmac's side.
He's just chilling. And he pulls the star. Come on, Casper. Don't do this to me.
And he uses it to...
He's gonna dodge. He's gonna dodge.
Nah, there's no way. The golden? Okay. Condies?
Well, Condies? Somebody get an admin in here right now.
Yeah. I suspect there's gonna be a shock before he can even use this, though. You think, like, the Daisy last is so far behind. I'm suspecting a last set.
But you know everyone's calling here. This isn't just a typical Mogi event, you know?
For sure. Yeah.
So, I think using it here is good. You're gonna get into the top 3. And Quinn's right there in second.
If it's Murrah in last, Jeff is first, so they have first locked down with the shock, essentially. Like,
no, I mean, unless they have blue too, I don't think that this lead that Jeff has is remotely safe yet. He just used his item too. Ooh, nice draft up from Azmac. Ooh, that bomb.
Yeah, you're pretty much getting slowed down no matter what there.
Yeah. I mean, it was good that he pumped the brakes like that from Casper's point of view.
And now Jeff certainly has a big enough lead to just pass and then Mura shocks at the end.
Yeah, that or you probably just cancel blue, honestly. And a nice what? Come on!
Yo, I want his Wii.
Somebody bring it over to me, please.
Wow.
It's a free second place. Yeah.
For real, that's what a pull.
But 4-5? No. Oh, Quinn, does he survive? No, he survived. Okay, so
that was
4-6.
The race HRZ needed to just bounce right back after that BCE. Yeah.
4-6-8. Still a solid race for MI, but a much better race here for HRZ.
I think it's relatively even, no? Going into third race?
No, I think MI still got a decent lead.
We do have, yeah, because they're the only team without, like, someone in double digits. So.
Or you mean single digit, yeah.
Or yeah.
Single digits, yeah.
You know what I meant.
I did. I got you.
And Sean with the 1 point, maybe playing a little bit of support or just getting killed. I don't know.
No, he's making everyone feel super comfortable, and then next 2 GPs he's just gonna pop off.
That's the mind games, dude.
It is the mind games.
Next
then
generation meta.
No, like seriously, people are gonna be like, okay, look, they're dead in the water. Sean's not doing anything. They're done. Like, just focus on the other teams, and then gradually they just start putting a couple races, and you still ignore them. Like, okay, well they were so deep last, doesn't matter. Yeah. And then all of a sudden they're right in the mix, and you're like, who do we target now?
Creeps up on you, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mean, even though it is kind of like we were joking about it a bit, fatigue is definitely a thing, and like.
Yeah, these guys have been playing all day.
Yeah, these kind of tournaments, like, it's just a war of attrition at that point. You gotta take those frequent breaks,
Grumble pick coming in. I'm ready to see like half the room or more just do the rock. I mean, that's just where we're at in Mario Kart in 2020, and it's cool to see.
Oh yeah, especially when they do like the fancy wheelie version. Oh
yeah, before we fly, like no one was doing TF Streamless, no one was doing Rock Hop. Like, those were just so rare to see.
There was a point in time when TF Shroomless was TAS. I don't know if you remember Irik's Top 5 Plays of the Week series, but
yeah,
the TF Shroomless was one of the plays back then.
Yeah.
Look how far we've come.
It's done at the quote-unquote, like, lowest level of Mario Kart competition, and Asmax with the wheelie right there, I like it.
Oh, look, that's what I'm talking about. That golden he did, it just looks so clean. And just like this is your typical Grumble race, where top 4 is just off the mini-map, gone. Lap 3, everyone else is on lap 1.
And then everyone catches up, because shock and respawn.
Yep.
Where's 0 when I need him to say ban Grumble? You will live and die by ban Grumble. Oh, shock comes in.
Mal top 2, and Asmat getting slaughtered. This is fine, though, because he'll be able to pull shrooms, and his teammate still has a nice lead.
And Casper holding Bill. I really don't like Bill on this track.
Oh my god, well, there you go. Your prayers are answered.
He fixed! He doesn't have to hold Bill anymore.
There he is. Yeah, spams it right away. Good decision. 5th place triple shrooms for Asmax. You think he'll waste these just... Assuming the second.
No. These players are so good that they see that mini map. They know that Casper was just in a Bill. He might use he's gonna try to just go for shortcut, I think.
Well, I guess I meant to say like not waste them, but waste the first 2 to get there as soon as possible. Oh my god.
Well, yikes.
Not
you
happening
hate to see
today.
it.
Yeah.
Asmax just taking bomb after bomb.
And the blue. Is that his teammate? There's a Daisy.
It could be Mura.
I don't know. No coming from Casper, no dodge, and yeah.
No. Yep. All right. Well.
Rough race.
Yeah. Whew. I thought it did like the blue just blow up like right in front of his face like the moment he threw it. It kind of looked like it just blew up right there.
I don't. Even
and then
know.
He just like pumped his fist in the air like he hit someone, and I don't really understand what happened to that blue.
It looked like an MK8 blue. Like when it goes to the middle of the track and just hits everyone. So yeah, HRC definitely made a comeback. There's still Mike with 3 points, but you got the other teammates to compensate there. And I think what did MI get that race?
I didn't see, but the scores look pretty even right now.
Yeah, I don't think MI like has a crazy lead anymore from their first 2 races.
Yeah.
I mean, what'd you expect though? You know.
I mean, this is the finals. Like, no one, like, if someone breaks away, these players are smart enough to be like, all right, just don't hit any other teams. Just focus them and drop them back down. It's like when you're playing Smash with your friends, and one of your friends points out that you still have 3 stocks left, and then everyone's like, "Oh, we're going."
It's like, oh shoot, we're all at 1. He's got 3, and you just get targeted.
Yep.
Man, we're going to be playing on BC3. We're getting all the BCs out the way.
All right, somebody show me the snipe on the single cut right now. Let's see it.
I feel like Casper would be the one out of, like, you know, if you were to put a few names there to do it.
Yeah, Casper would definitely be one of them, but he's bagging for an item. So I could also see Jeff being someone to do it.
Everyone wants that bill here. You know, everyone hates this track in Mogi, but I think it gives some of the most entertaining moments in the entire game, like from a spectator standpoint.
Now Casper's just going for shrooms. He got him.
I like that.
He can do this quick enough.
Yeah. Oh, that was killer.
Oh, that was just in time. Woo!
Like actually perfection there. Yeah. Holy crap.
Okay. Well, he lets Azmac into first. I'm actually okay with that. Just gotta survive.
That's what I'm worried about.
Green.
God, trailing an item is so good in this game. You can't, like, you have to respect it.
That was a really good slowdown too from a really wide back.
Yeah, I think the intention was good, but it's just too early. Gotta make him
scared. I think
more scared.
Not even that. It's just like he telegraphed it just on Casper's screen. Like, I don't know if you could see it, but the way that he was able to like line that up, like you just saw him going from so far back.
Yeah. You gotta get him shaking in his boots a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Put the fear of God in him. Or put the fear in Bob in him.
Especially on a track like this with all like 45-degree angles.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of rough spots to try to avoid, but you have to be smart. You have to go into the turn tight and then at the end back it wide. Or just back it deep into the turn. Or even just do straightaways, like force them to realign. Because, you know, everyone takes the normal alignment after the turn, so you just put it in normal alignment post-turn, and then they have to jump out of the way.
It's actually a mix-up. Like, that's... You're like, oh my god, we're in the back. Yeah, I don't like that he wasted that shroom lap 1. Or lap 2, I think. Like, he just kind of threw it away, and... Interesting decision. Ends up working out, and he has the bill, and this definitely shows that a shock is in play.
And I think his team probably has it.
If he makes the... Oh,
nope,
actually,
doesn't.
No?
Someone... Who's got this? Does LE have the shock?
Maybe they're pulling him out. It looked like Mal back there.
Interesting.
Was that a shockless BC3 race?
Yes.
What?
Oh, never mind. At the very end. But
the dream was almost there.
It basically is a shockless BC3 race, which is unheard of.
Seemed to be a lot of blues, though. I think there was like 3 or 4 blues we saw.
Wasn't that many? I thought it was only 2.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Either way.
It's hard to keep track. But
very tame overall for BCW, and a not good race for both Mal and MI.
I mean, they still got second, which kind of.
But then their bottom 4 is both 2 Mal and 2 MI.
Yeah, and I think either HRZ took it away with their top 2, or MI maybe. I mean, Mike still did.
Maybe LE.
Yeah, it's. Oh, I know it's really close.
Yeah, 76 for. So LE's a few points behind HRZ. Man, close overall.
And how many GPs is this, Wally?
I think it's just 3.
3?
Someone in the chat can correct us if we are incorrect, but I'm pretty sure it's just 3.
And now we have a little look at the Miis here. We got some interesting choices.
I think they all look pretty, especially the one with the braids and the big smile.
Yeah.
Mura's me. Thank you. Thank you,
Jeff
Mura.
going with a maybe a little bit of a suboptimal choice with this me there. I don't know. The bald.
It could be how he looks in real life. We don't want to assume anything, you know?
Jeff is gone bald. He's balding.
It's just he's so fast, the hair just got ripped out at the roots.
It's like you know when you're on a motorcycle and like the wind is just pushing against your whole face. Yeah. All right.
All right.
We haven't talked too much about track picks, but I mean, you think it just comes down to preference?
I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can really talk about track picks too much in a setting like this where, I mean, typically you're gonna have 9 players picking tracks that are more reset track picks.
For sure, yeah.
Because
I feel like the only
really only one team is like, we've got good enough spots to pick a front running track, and because there's almost guaranteed a race. It's not like you're just gonna be able to front run it anyway. So,
but even if you're bottom 3, you can still pick like TF and get away with it because it's lounge. There's items it's item rain, items being flown everywhere.
Oh, for sure.
That's why the game drops FPS sometimes. But Casey, this is one of those tracks where if you do pull some kind of goal in the beginning, you can get a nice early lead, but most everyone
This track is cursed. This track is cursed. I am convinced that Koopa Cape is cursed, and no one can convince me otherwise.
In what way?
Every time lap 3 happens, I always die, and it is without fail. And it may or may not because there's 2 bloopers in a row, or I get blued twice, or
speaking of bloopers,
2 TCs. It's fine, but it's cursed. But starting 6th right now for Casper is pretty good. Yeah. And Asmac's got to be careful with Quinn right there, and Quinn's going to just jump forward there. A little lag. And then nice. He's got to hold as long as he can.
Yeah. I mean, you figure like on KC, there's only really like 2 good dodge spots. Anything else is just like, unless you get some kind of chain, you're not really going to be moving up the ranks. There's the end of the pipe, last set, entering pipe, but regardless, like other than that, sometimes first set. But I mean, in this room,
I think like a shock at like that mini ramp where that Casper just passed right there is pretty good because you're getting so many people down the waterfall.
Yeah. I think at this point it's like you just kind of gotta read the room and see who's in dodges, and it's just a matter of like who wastes their dodges before lap 3 or when they're gonna shock.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like someone is deep last and that they probably have the shock. So I don't know if
Asmac can take this Shumba like without fail, I think he can get a sizable lead.
He's got to get there. Ooh, the bomb.
I like that. There you go. Now sometimes I don't know if you're aware of this.
Casper's going to be able to catch up here too. Good golden.
Yeah. He will be able to get a chain to it, the win ramp. Best case scenario, he pulls a mega and wins. Nope, nothing.
And a POW too. That's really bad for Casper.
Oh my gosh. That was like a target POW and a half. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you gotta spam it here.
Definitely gonna be some kind of shot coming in. If not, I don't know, we saw someone spin out. Did someone just get trolled?
I don't know. That could connect on the red there.
Oh.
And it just disappears.
That's really avoiding that banana at the end.
Yeah, that was sneaking through. I don't know where Killua got, but I feel like he should have been in front of Casper after that bomb.
Yeah, so when they were entering the pipe section, Funky Kong in 12th got slaughtered. I think they start shock out of him.
And a good race for LE. Really good race for LE. 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, getting all the evens.
Dang. They're back in it. They're in the mix. I thought they were, I feel like they were either last or second last.
Let's go, LE. Let's go.
That's your pick. So, I mean, you're looking pretty good right now.
Dibs on Mal? I don't know.
I went MI, but Mal's looking pretty spicy right now. They're looking pretty good.
I think it's like you want to establish a lead in the first 2 GPs so that you can feel like safe in the last GP, because nerves can definitely become a factor at that point. Contention, but it's really, really close. You would love to have that lead. We're seeing some of the best tracks in the game. Dry, Warriors Goldmine, Don't At Me. These are good tracks. We're also seeing MC3 though. That's pretty bad track. No?
I don't have any problem with MC3 actually.
It's just flat circuit number 3. I don't know.
I mean, it's tough if it's a bagging war, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's too bad in a situation like this. But
We're going to be going to Daisy Circuit. This is super underplayed lounge track, and
I mean, it's a super underplayed war track too. I mean, you almost never see it in wars.
I don't see why. It has so much running potential too, and a lot of catch-up potential. It's like the best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I could see it, but I think it's just got the connotation of, you know, you dodge in a star lap 3 and you win.
But it's predictable. The dodge spots are
but it
very
doesn't
similar
matter.
to.
I think that's the thing is like even if you know it's coming, like if you have a mega, like it's not good enough.
Fair. Yeah, Mega's a pretty bad dodge. We do see a good dodge in 7th here though with Casper. I suspect he's gonna hold this till lap 3. I mean, like lap 2, not a really good spot. Oh my gosh, forcing him to go so far in the dirt. And just
Not
like
sure
that,
if
like
was
everyone's
actually intentional or not, but yeah, he really did get forced off.
everyone is out for blood in this room. Oh my god.
No chill from any player in this.
I think like you said, like these players are just they're like, oh,
they
he's
know
holding a
who's
dodge.
winning. Like
Let's
they
get him.
know the score better than we do. Like we don't know who's winning, but I guarantee everyone else in this room is like, we know exactly who's winning. We know exactly what the score is. We're out for blood. But look, this is like the 3rd time that Casper was forced into it, like a
but
really
for good
bad
reason.
situation. Oh yeah. They're doing well.
Triple Slims, I would not have chained those personally.
In 8th, I think it's okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Has to squeeze beside that Mega. Wants to get away.
And he gets past. That's really good for him. HRZ occupies a ton of mid spots.
Does this guy pull items? Oh my god.
That's works. It works. We take those to the bank. The blue's not going to hit whoever was first.
I guess,
And
okay.
At least a solid race coming in for MI. I don't know where Quinn was, but
LE, dude, getting the lead.
LE's definitely winning at this point.
And HRZ with another questionable race. Kind of a rough start to this GP, but
MI's, you know, all mid spots there. HRZ's really struggling. Mal's just kind of, you know, they're there. They're just, it's only coming from Asmac right now.
You think it's the track pick? You think it's like maybe they weren't ready for this?
I think it's the fact that it's a Mogi event.
Let's be real, right?
I really think that that's what it boils down to.
I did say that, like, you know, these players are on such a similar skill to where, yeah, a lot of it's just going to be like those little tiny plays with items, you know, like him getting starred lap 2. I mean, he did end up pulling another one, but say he didn't and didn't get to dodge lap 3, like that was his race.
Yeah, 100%. Like he's lucky that he pulled another star after getting started out early, but made the most of it. He got a mid spot after all that, being ran off the road, being starred, and then being forced into a star.
Yeah, I still can't believe the shortcut block. That was the best.
Oh my god, that was
thing I've
so
seen
good.
already.
And we're going back to race 1, BCW. Oh my goodness.
Let's get a replay.
I want someone to clip that. A Diddy will do it. I'll look at it here in a bit. I'm expecting a Diddy to have it. He clips everything, and it's great.
All right, $5. Casper goes up the mountain. Deal?
I'm not putting money on that.
Oh, you should have. You should have.
Now see that.
And he gets a cloud.
And then a single shroom. All right, well, you know he's not a bad spot. He went wide there. That was good.
Honestly, I would hold the shroom and.
No, you're an 8th. Someone just had a TC. You chain that every time. Yeah.
But I mean, okay, the probability of a star in 8th is so unlikely to where like.
Okay, but like, your probability of anything better than a single shroom is super high. Come on now.
Well, I would have held the shroom to be in a worse spot. I would have let people pass me, is what I'm saying. But you know, he knows.
Do you know what race we're on, or what track this is? This is Moonview, my guy.
One of the worst. Oh, and the blue. He's gonna have a lead after that blue hits.
Nice top 2 here.
Wait, where's that blue? What? I swear I saw blue. Anyways, that Bill lagging a bit, but I think he's still second. He's teleporting.
Bill is holding on first. 1-3, really good position here. Cool guy's gonna have to watch out for the yellow car here. Everyone avoids it. Everyone's looking fine. And this is the part where in in a Mogi Lounge event for Moonview, spots aren't going to change drastically.
Oh.
And it's one of the courses that actually benefits, I think, front running in Mogi more than other tracks.
Yeah, and especially with this highway section, like you can back between the cars and get a pretty big lead. But
HRC
either way,
shot coming in.
Yeah, you got the obvious first set shock, but I mean, like you said, if you don't have any dodges, why does it matter?
Exactly.
And HRZ looking to get first.
Sneaks in. That's dangerous too, because his teammate was behind him.
He had to have lagged the bomb car for someone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that could have been really dangerous. And the red. Okay.
And he wanted that bomb car snipe.
Oh my gosh.
What just happened?
That was like you're just sitting there like wanting to see the play happen, and then just like, why are you throwing it? Because the red's coming.
Yeah.
And then he blocks it with a car, and then a bomb comes up, and then another red. Oh my gosh.
Both players had the same intention there. They both wanted to hit the bomb car, and the green and red just clashed.
Yeah, I think my hair got a little grayer after that watching that ending. Oh my goodness, put me in a retirement home right now.
Grandpa Wally. All right, well.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely the race HRZ needed. Murrah showing that first GP was a fluke. 30 points here going into last race.
What? No, Mike was the one with the bad first GP.
Oh, my bad. Too many M's.
Murrah was hard carrying that first one with Jeff, and now both Jeff and Mike are having a terrible second GP. And they're really needing to turn it around. They need to turn it around now because they are low on time at this point. This is the race where, like I said, if you don't get that momentum now, you are going to be shaken a bit. Yes. Okay, Adidia, I see you in chat. Go back and clip BC Wii for me. I want to see Asmac block that glitch. Thank you. I also need to learn that because that was imagine you get a fib and you do that. Unbelievable. Oh yes, good track coming in. Dry. All right. Dry. Very biased track selection here. Now, I don't know if Murrah will do it here. Do Sandhop? Okay, yeah. I guess he's ahead on his screen and was able to do it. Yeah, sometimes it's scary as a daisy. Well, I think Murrah's got pretty good lag that helps protect him a little bit there. So like he's not gonna get bumped early on. It's also lounge, so like normally there's just a little bit amount of like lag shield for everyone in the room. That's true. You have 12 players in. Also, on top of all that, a lot of people are going to be dropping for items anyway. Because a lot of people are going to want to take the cut. I always feel like the best strat on this track is just to run from lap 1. And, like, if you do get killed, like, you know, before lap 3, you have that ultra, and it's just so nice. Yeah. As a catch-up, like, mechanic. Yeah. Yeah, kind of a peaceful race so far for top 2. We have
Casper keeps sitting inside of Murrah's back spam from the Ultra, or for Sand Hop, not Ultra.
Yeah, that's scary.
For Casper.
Especially like doing Sand Hop behind first can be really scary. Yeah. Right here too, if you back something as you land, it's like.
And Asmac really struggling right there in the back, just getting triple shrooms. Nothing really super helpful there. Nice screen coming in from Murrah.
Casper wants a single shroom. If he can get that, he's
right back in it. He closes that gap really quickly.
And now he's in a scary spot. You don't want to be chaining boxes in third at this point. Clouds are definitely a factor. Oh, that green's
nice
such a
hop,
good spot.
But that ended up screwing him over because it hopped him right into the green. Where like if he would have just hit the POW, he would have probably been absolutely fine. The triple shrooms in fifth. Come on now.
It's the angle he was going at with that.
Come on now, don't.
Casper. Oh, we do see Asmac with
shock.
Yeah. This is huge. He needs to use it early.
I think you shoot him there. Yeah, that's a good call there from Casper. You got to expect them using it last set. Yep. Okay. This is fine. You're in a pretty good spot here. Yes, people are getting items, but a lot of people haven't even reached the item boxes yet, so.
He gets the ramp, though. If he gets a draft on Casper, this is a free second.
2-3 for Quinn.
Yeah.
And Casper. And
Murrah at the end.
Again, Murrah first place.
Let's go, Murrah.
Murrah holding it down.
He's 60 to my eyes. He's got one more race.
He's 60
45. Yeah, another killer race for MI, as well as LE getting a really, really strong GP.
Yeah, you occupy 3 of the top 6 spots.
And I think HRZ not completely out of it. Mura saving the day there.
A little
But-
bit though. I mean, you have 13 and 11 in your bottom two, and that hurts. Mal not looking too good either. So this really is between LE and MI as the top two spots. If someone wants to, if we can figure out scores, that'd be awesome.
Sure. The after 2 is coming in.
The after two.
All the
Where's
lounge
Larry? Larry, get in here.
You sticking with your prediction of
No,
any last
you
second
can't-
changes?
You can't change. You can't change.
I
You
don't
pick
know.
it at the beginning and you stick with it. You're not a
I
real
think
fan. You're
with-
not a real
Hey,
fan, Vincent.
I told you, do you want to switch? I think with how the momentum's going, it's going to be MILE top 2. No particular order, just either or.
And that's who we predicted. So I
Yeah.
feel pretty good that we're doing all right here in our predictions.
Mal is like the underdogs that you were talking about, that you don't really see them until last minute. They just come out of nowhere.
Yep.
It'll happen.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna ever take their eyes off HRZ.
Yeah.
So I think, if a team's gonna sneak up, it's going to be Mal.
Well, I think that GP pick was kind of misleading because 45 is just a monstrous it's a big
Oh,
number.
wow. HRZ's only back 12 from LE and 13 behind MI. So
This
Mal
is
is
Last
45
GP?
behind LE. So they've got their work cut out for them.
For sure, man. And Mal, I think third at best. I don't want to count them out, but
I don't.
it's
think
hard.
I don't think that they can even break into the top 3. I really don't. Yes, third at best, but that the only way that that's really gonna happen is if HRZ has a
yeah.
horrible third GP.
They would really have to trip for that to
Yeah.
happen,
And at this point, if you're HRZ, you're not even in a bad spot, but you have to question the mental, especially of Mike at this point. I mean, he had 2 really rough GPs, and you need to spin that positively. You have to look back okay, look, I didn't have any luck the first 2 GPs. We're gonna pop off now. And if he's complaining this is just horrible luck and is down on himself about it, I mean that's gonna drag down Mura and Jeff's mental too, and that's gonna be tough. So
knowing
right
Mike,
now,
he'll
I
just,
think
he'll
you
just
have
laugh it
to-
off and
yeah, you have to laugh it off and give yourself a chance. And GCN Mario Circuit coming in, it's a pick from Killua. So am I going for the good man track?
good man.
See if it pays off for him. It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
I don't like this track. It's bad, man.
Whoa! It is not bad man track. This is good man track.
I've never
This is
seen
Goodman.
a good race here in my life.
Goodman.
Oh,
I mean, Casper
Just
just pulls the single
such an
stream
aggressive
immediately, and
bid.
here we go.
yeah.
Let's go.
Sometimes the aggressive play works in the beginning. Right there is a good spot, and Grumble Volcano, just back the first thing you get, and you're bound to hit somebody.
Oh yeah, for sure. The top 2 right now. Wait, no. Yeah, I think that. I thought I saw Quinn right behind Casper.
So back spam, or Casper's gonna be playing the back spam simulator here. Just gonna be laying traps.
Yeah, Quinn is right behind him.
Yeah.
But he's just gonna backspam everything.
Yeah, I mean, double backing, especially if Queen doesn't have any kind or shrooms, this could be big. They could really use this to their advantage. Look at their lead.
Azmac, a star chain in 6th. This is big. And Jeff gonna get redded here, or is? Yeah, he's gonna get redded.
I'm
I
kind of
was gonna
feeling the
say,
early shock here. I don't know.
I don't know. I think if Mal has it.
Right.
Oh,
You're
yep.
so right.
Oh, well, I was gonna say if Mal has it, you don't use it. But if your team does not have it, you use it.
I am a magician.
Well, actually, you know
No.
what? Maybe not. I don't think that's the play. I think he made the right play. If it gets shocked out of you, it gets shocked out of you. And maybe you get 7th place decent, trip shrooms or something.
A
Mega,
mega,
that
and
works.
it gets bombed out of
Oh
you.
my gosh! Immediately.
I feel like that wasn't thrown. I think someone was
It
throwing
was
that.
dropped. The moment that he looked back for a split second, it was dropped.
Yep.
If
And
he
11th
pulls Bill,
place.
he's got a
Ooh.
chance to get back, but Mal's in just a terrible spot.
And I think with this, Mal is down for the count. They get to choose
Yep.
who they want to grief, who they want to win. They get to start
Mal
talking
got
to people.
second, which is this is really good for MI. Not only did they get 1-3, but it's Mal that got second. A lot of points just got deleted from the board for HRZ, and they still get 4-5, which is good, but they also get last. And
look at MI, just not showing any signs of letting up.
And LE mid spots, you're still fine. Like, that's fine. Like, yes, it's not a great race, and you did lose a lot off of MI, but that's the thing is, like, each race carries just so many points in general that, like, if you don't have one good race, like, and another team does, it can flop the exact same way the other time. And I mean, it's not like, you know, in a war, it's like, well, we just top 4, we can top 4 again, or they're going to top 4. I mean, you're not going to see that many point swings in wars typically. Right. But in an event like this, you definitely can, especially if you see any other team occupy top spots as well.
I mean, you think like a top 3 for a single team, like everyone else is still getting 4, 5, 6. So like, there's just so many points, as you mentioned.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, LE having, you know, like 5, 6, 9 or whatever it was. I mean, they go down like 12 points or something from MI, but not much at all overall.
So I want to mention that I was kind of joking, but like when a team is so far down and out, they kind of just get to like hit whoever, and that's it. Like, they can't really do much in terms of catching up. Like, at now, at this point,
they can kind of play spoiler in a sense. Like,
yeah. And I mean, I don't want to say it's toxic, but like if they really wanted to, they could throw a team under the bus and like just completely kill them. But
yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone in this lobby is gonna do that. But
maybe they still think they have a shot at third. I mean, a top 3 is a lot of points.
Well, that's the thing. They're not like technically out of it. If they like top 3 or top 2, 4 all the races, I mean, they're in it. Like, you're putting up so many points on the board, and that's kind of the point of like it's never over for Mogi Lounge events, especially. He saves one Nana, smart from Casper, but a good snipe from the first one on from Murrah coming in. He just kind of he's got to concede.
He bumped him off there. That was his plan, and
oh my gosh, that's
Daisy,
crazy.
Unviable character.
Azmac holding shock again. Let's see what he does with it. Right now, Casper's sitting comfortably right now.
What are your thoughts on a lap 2? A lap 2er and 2 of your teammates dodge, and you get a good chain.
I think it's fine, but I mean, I don't like it.
Like, think about a lap 2 into you get shock again. Like, you're securing that top 2 and with no other, like,
he misses the chain. That's so bad.
I think that was the play. I think the chain was bad, but
Saber did chain, and Saber is going to be in a really good position right now. And Mao's going to be what? I think they're 2-3. I'd be surprised if Saber didn't get the third.
I think Azmac should definitely chain the star at the cut. Ooh, just trying to kill anybody and everybody. This POW can be huge for TP and Casper. Getting Mao.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Definitely needs to call this and make it count. Just concedes first.
Saber was first for a second. Oh, and he gets hit right around the time that they were going. The
second shock. Technically, room for a third.
Yeah, there's plenty of time for a third. I mean, Azmac's not even on lap 3 yet, and it's already been 10 seconds or so.
Yeah. It was at 1:58, so around 2:35 or 2:38 or so, we'll be seeing it.
At least had the potential. So, and a star here, Quinn's in last. So this is, I mean, a lot of potential, especially with MI bottom 2. They can pull the shock. They could easily get some big points here.
Someone's
and Casper holding out first.
Blues.
This is a lot of possibilities for MI, but Quinn just build up. And yeah, Azmac's gonna have to use a star.
And it can be pulled here by last. And if it is pulled, it was right there. So like that's the only time it's gonna be used is next set.
Casper holding down first. LE right behind him in 2-3.
There it is. And will it be used? Will they call Mike out? If anyone the Bill pull, that's so lucky. That's really good. Sneaks into 6th place there at the end.
Which honestly, them getting that is just good news for MI because they were not getting great spots there. 9 and 12 for them, but Casper holding it down right now. LE, I mean, you got 2-3, which is good. I mean, you're putting points back in favor of your place up to MI, but
collectively, I don't think I've seen LE get a race like worse than 8, 9, 10. There's always been at least 2 of them.
They've always
in
been
the 3,
solid.
4.
Like even like they're not gonna pop off every race.
Yeah.
And like they may not even occupy top 3 spot, but you're never seeing them like 2 of bottom 3. Just
For sure.
never. Like they're
Just that
always putting
consistent-
points on the
yeah.
board.
That consistent.
Which just
like,
gives so
up
much
there.
value in the long run.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, in a 12-player lounge event, an FFA, if you get 6th every single race, that's 80 points. I think that's average. That's better than average, actually.
Yeah,
So-
that's awesome. Like if you can just get
Yeah.
that 72, I think is the amount,
Okay.
which is
Yeah.
good.
So
Which
like,
is
if
still
you,
above average, like at least
For sure.
average.
if you like think about, these guys are getting 3-4 every race for like, and a little better sometimes. And
Mhm.
yeah,
But see, and that's the thing is like I would rather get 73 every single event than get like a 110 and then a 30.
I'm the same way. I think this game, the skill is just consistency and being able to like consistently get the same points. Given they're good points, that's a good thing. I would love to put up constant 80s.
Oh yeah, for sure. As
Casper
Max
up
slowing
in the
down,
rounds.
along with half the room. And a golden, really good. If he can avoid his partner's TC from Saber.
Oh, that chomp. He was
Bump-
trying.
Bumps into the wall. That was nice though. In first.
Oh, where
Ooh,
did that come from?
Fib.
And
I think
here
that
comes
was
the
Quinn
combo
too that
train.
got him, right?
I
think
don't
it was
even know.
Quinn's fib.
There is just so much crap going on that like it's hard to even keep track. And that's lounge for you. It's so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Mura
man,
out for blood.
HRZ out for blood for sure.
He
I
is
think
the
he's got the
shark.
shock. Oh, nice payback from Casper.
He didn't even hit him though. It was just like, oh, you tried, but I tried better.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that's the way that you want to troll. You want to be a little bit in front of them.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was gonna say that's a good call from Azmac to use that mega there, just to make sure that. Oh well.
I truthfully don't think with how HRZ has been, with how the races have been going, I don't like that troll attempt though. They need to be more up there.
They
and-
just I mean, they thought that he had shock, but it was still so unlikely. He would have had to pull an 11th, which isn't like that bad, but still not the most likely scenario in the world. But now Murrah's definitely got shock. Yeah.
the last set there. Picking up 2 stars, being a little greedy. I don't know how Azmac got that, but
I
he
had no
did.
idea. Yeah, like, I saw his perspective, and I'm still just in disbelief. And a good pull here from Casper.
Is he holding it for his
Mal in
teammate?
first.
Oh, they need to slow down. Yeah.
Oh no, he chucks it. Okay, so they went wide, and it looks like I don't know who's gonna take that. I couldn't tell. Was it HRZ? Was it Mike?
That blue is definitely good because like there's not gonna be a second one. There's one set to pull a blue, and
Nice avoidance there from Casper, and a good mega spam.
what are these dodges? Just every box in 7th and 8th, star and mega. Oh man, and there it is.
And a third place there. Was that
Yeah.
Killua up in first then? I think that's detrimental for everyone that's oh nope. Killua
Yeah.
was in the back. So HRZ top 2 maybe?
And there it is.
Oh, that's Sean.
LE just
They did.
can't top it.
1-4. They did get a bump spot, but they got 1-4. Like they're just always putting points up on the board.
Casper, 40 points, not even race. Wow, not even race 4 yet.
And
He-
here's the thing though, while he is so far ahead, Killua's got 10. And Quinn's
Yeah.
only got 15.
This point distribution, what the heck? That's like when there's
I mean,
one
the
guy that's
saving
on.
grace is the fact that LE's second highest is 16.
Yeah.
So I like right now, MI's got a decent lead, I would say. They have a decent lead, and as long as they don't lose the next one by like 14 or 15, they're comfortably winning, I think. HRZ
yeah,
could technically still win, but they would have to put up like a top 3, and I think also MI would have to get like minus like somewhere in the bottom 3, like at least 2 in the bottom 3.
it would
I
have to
don't
be a really, really bad race for them.
Right.
Yeah.
MI's only up 6 on LE, really? I feel like it's more.
I'm telling you, man, we were right about our predictions.
Well,
And I'm
see,
not
here's the
normally
thing.
right about predictions.
MI was up like just quick math. Like MI was up 1 on LE, and Casper's up 11. Oh, maybe it is that. Man,
We're gonna be going to
That's
the most
it.
dice roll track for race 12.
Never mind. I think that's right, because like they were up 1, then Casper's up 11 on one of them, and then one's up like I don't know what their third one was. Like if it was 5, then they are up like 6 or something.
I don't know about you, Wally, but I think this track defines Mogi Lounge as a whole. Mushroom
See,
Gorge,
I feel like this
race
is one of the
12.
more predictable tracks because everyone does like the same shock. Like,
But
strategy
because it's
every
so
single
predictable,
time.
then it's a dice roll. Then it comes
Huh?
down to purely who pulls the bill, right?
That's true. Yeah.
It's almost like it kind of think of LC, where
I
like,
think this MG is gonna play out a little different though because everyone's calling, which in Mogi events normally people don't call.
well, I think obviously shock is still going to be a factor, so it's going to be can we hit it out of them? Which team has it? Who has bill? Like, it's not going to look like your
LE's in
typical
good
tier 3
spots
event.
right now. I think Ellie's in 11th, but then they're at like 1-3, 1-4.
It's up to what
Casper
Asmac
TC?
pulls here. He pulled it, yeah. See, like this is, everyone knows at this point that shock is probably in play.
Yep.
But now it's like, let's gather dodges. Bill was just in play, so someone might drop for it. Like, there's so much you can do at this point, knowing that a shock is in play. But there it is.
And this is pretty good for Casper, actually. He's going to be able to get at least 1 attempt at a box in 10th. Triple shrooms. Take that. It's pretty good.
The issue with the shock on lap 2, though, is that there's the inevitable lap 3 at the...
Oh, yeah,
section.
absolutely.
It's going to be pulled at the cave.
Hill was in 5th. And a blue shell. Daisy's in 1st.
Blue being thrown. Is that Mike
think the
from
blue-
HRZ?
It's probably Murrah and another TC.
Casper,
really
first
bad. I
TC,
think
the
he
whole
threw it a
entire
little-
thing?
Well, no, he just had one last lap.
Oh, okay. About time, huh? Oh, and there's that shot canceling it. Maybe that was his team. Oh, what is this?
Oh no, not like this. Oh, is that? Oh, he throws it away.
No, it
It's
was the
gotta come
mushroom
down to
bounce.
Quinn and Cool. If Quinn is back here, oh, it's HRZ bottom 3.
And the bill coming in for them. Oh, no. You
Hey,
hate to
it's
see
really-
it. Wow. What is... Jeff is just like,
Wow,
he knows.
Jeff just
Yeah.
Jeff. Oh man.
And there it is. LE. Oh my god,
Quinn
that's
got
so
1-5.
close. But LE 237? 22?
I think MI's
27?
got it though. Wait, like 22 to 22. Yeah, they won by 1.
Oh my
They
lord.
won by 1, I think.
That was one of the closest battles between two teams I've
Oh
ever
my
seen.
gosh.
Just back and forth, back and forth. Wow.
I'm not gonna say I
was-
told you so, but I'm really the expert analyst over here. Easy prediction, MI by 1. It wasn't even close. I was never worried.
I was actually pleasantly surprised with this final because normally there is one team that runs away, but that was just no one could catch a break.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
Oh man, that was a fun one to watch.
You're sure it's by 1 point?
I'm
Let's say check your math.
I'm pretty positive. Trust me, I'm an engineer. And before scores are just wrong. I was
And
not
before like
even-
HRZ won.
HRZ had a
That's
nowhere
why Jeff
bottom
was
2 that
throwing. Yeah.
Oh man. Any big takeaways for you, Vincent?
I think that for
Other than
each
BCE,
team, well,
glitch
for
blocking.
each team there was almost every GP there was someone that just had that was just above all like everyone else. There was someone getting 50 points. I think GP1 we saw Murrah or GP2 carrying for HRZ, and it seems like every race there was someone that was hanging on for their team even when they were behind. So kind of interesting to see,
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I think that it was just solid play all
Yeah.
across the board. I mean,
It was your typical Mogi event. It was just random and yeah.
but it
Like,
was
that's-
just, it was elevated. That was the thing. Like you could feel like that the whole game was elevated there.
Yeah.
Woo! That was a
Like
fun
it,
event.
man. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mogi Lounge, for putting on a spectacular event, and thank you for the players for making the finals super exhilarating and, taking a few years off my life. So, thank you for that. On behalf of Mario Kart Boards, I'm Wally.
And I'm Vincent.
Thank you guys for watching.
Peace out.